Hey, what's up YouTube? Here's another video by Ratchets and Wrenches. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to replace a fourth gear pressure switch on a 2000 Acura TL with the 3.2 liter engine. A little background on this car. The car had a pending code. By pending code I mean I connected my scanner to the car and checked for codes right before I went to the smog test or emissions test. And the car had a I forget the code, but I'll put it up in the description. But it was for the fourth gear pressure switch, something about not sufficient flow. And looking up online, that supposedly these cars have a lot of transmission problems, and that code is usually means the beginning of the end as far as the transmission is concerned. But I've been driving it around for a couple hundred miles since I bought this car, and it drives really good. Shifts pretty good. No slipping, no thumping or clunking or any of that stuff. So I figured I'm gonna just do a fluid change, which I already did, and I unfortunately didn't catch it on didn't get a video of that. But I'm gonna do the filter change next, and I'll make a video of that for you guys. And gonna do this pressure switch. And if you're wondering what the part number is, it's gonna be it's a Honda part. It's 28600-P7W-003, and this is cost me about $80, $80-$90 from the Honda parts. And yeah, just gonna show you guys how to install this. So the first step is gonna be taking off the left front wheel. Okay, so now with the wheel removed, we need to remove these splash shields. Well, I'm not gonna remove the whole thing, but I'm just gonna get this little fasteners, I guess, out of the way. Go around and bottom and pull this out, and then get this thing out of the way. The pressure switches are gonna be right down in here. This is actually, I believe, the third gear pressure switch right here, and you can tell that by just following this, and it's got a little stamp here. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but let me get a close-up of that. Yep, there's the third gear. And then the fourth gear pressure switch is going to be right here, just following this at the end of this. And in order to get to that, we got to remove this. These things are really easy to pop out. Alright, there's one. Alright, so actually this is going to be a lot easier than I thought, I believe. I think I'm going to just go ahead and cheat here a little bit and just pull this down and stick it here. And do that. Yeah, I meant to do that. Yeah, okay. And there's our fourth gear pressure switch. By the way, that was probably just the fastener that just popped out. Just pop it back in when it's time to do it, to reinstall this thing. So there's the fourth gear pressure switch. We're gonna get this connector off, hopefully sometime today. Yep. And just gonna get a wrench, twist this off. Okay, now we're gonna turn this out, take this out, and put our new switch in. By the way, if you can afford it, it's a good idea to replace the third gear pressure switch as well, because that one's probably, if this is getting clogged up, this is probably getting clogged up as well. So if you can afford it, the dealership prices, just go ahead and replace both. So yep. Just gonna take this. By the way, it's a good idea to put a catch pan underneath this, just in case transmission fluid starts coming out. Just gonna take this and compare it to our part. Same color. They're supposed to have the same color connector, just to make because the other one's supposedly it's black. I haven't looked at it yet, but this is the way to make sure you get the right part. Just notice there's a washer here. Don't lose this. Otherwise you're gonna have a transmission fluid leak. Alright, that's it. Now we're just gonna tighten that up and reconnect their connector and put this back in, find our loose fasteners, put those back in, put the wheel back on, and that should do it. And hope this video helped you guys. It's a really easy one to do it yourself. If you ever get this code before you start taking this to a transmission shop, spending a bunch of money on diagnosis and stuff, you can try this repair. I would recommend doing this repair, doing both if you have the money, doing a filter change, which I'm going to show in the next video, and also the transmission flush. Do 3 quarts at a time. Yeah, and that should help. That's if your transmission is not acting. If your transmission is slipping and all over the place, it's probably too late. But alright, one final thing. Actually, if you're like me and you're not going to replace this 3rd gear pressure switch, it's a good idea to take it out and clean it out with brake clean. And you do that by first removing this piece, which is held in by 2 bolts, one here and one underneath, and just careful to make sure which one goes on. The bigger one, the longer one goes on the lower side. And yeah, you just take this out, remove this connector, and yep, it is black. So this black one is the 3rd gear pressure switch. And also, since I didn't make a video on how to drain and refill the transmission fluid, I'm going to show you guys where the drain bolt is for the transmission. Okay, so the drain bolt is right down here. You just follow this, and right there. This is you just put your 3/8 ratchet in there. Make sure you got a strong long one. Sometimes these are on pretty hard. You just twist that off and you drain it out of here. Then when it's time to refill, you can do either through the dipstick, the transmission fluid dipstick, or there's actually a fill plug, plug where there's a bolt in, and you remove that. And I'm going to show you where that is next. Okay, so in order to find the bolt you need to remove to put in transmission fluid, you just go back in here behind the intake, and you know, if your car, like this car, has see right here, I don't know if you guys, right there, that's where your bolt would be if your car didn't come with this. This is an upgrade on this transmission. It's an oil jet. Yeah, if this wasn't upgraded, there would just be a bolt right there, and you remove that and just put your transmission fluid in there. But since this car came with this, I removed this bolt. Let's see which one did I remove. Yeah, that bolt right there, that blue bolt, and then you just pull this straight up until it's free, and then you just move it to the side. Then you put your funnel in there and you put transmission fluid in there. It's a lot faster than doing it this way than if you do it through the transmission dipstick. So yeah, hope this helps you guys out there. So if you got any questions, comments, leave them below, or if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I hope to see you guys next time. Take care.